Hey guys, it's Chris. I've been working with a few clients and doing some client work, updating the websites, writing copy, and just streamlining funnels for them. And what I see, which is a core problem for almost anyone and everyone who is either selling a service online or is selling some kind of product, a course, or any type of education, informational business, is that they are missing a core piece to make this entire thing work. It's very apparent when you go on websites, for example, because I update websites, that a lot of people are spread out thin with what they offer. You know, they're offering perhaps a course here and a community there, and they're offering a low ticket product and then a high ticket mastermind, and everything is just pushed on to a website and everything just becomes a mess. And in order to convey the message properly, then there needs to be some kind of flow throughout a buyer's journey, as they call them. A buyer's journey is simply when someone has a problem and they start to search for that problem. And somehow they stumble upon your work as a coach, you are, as a consultant, as a product or course creator. And once they come there, your job is to lead them to the next step. But here's where a lot of people go wrong. There is no clear step. Like, a lot of websites will first offer some kind of newsletter at the top, or they just talk about themselves, or they have a big logo, or they have transform your life, right? And transform or impact or elevate, all of those words means nothing. And it's so clear that AI loves to use those words, but it doesn't mean anything for anyone. Like, what do they get? So the more I work on client projects and I build websites and I reach out to people as well, the more I realize that everything is just copywriting. But copywriting, in simple terms, is just social influence. It's influencing people, but not in a negative way, influencing them in a way that conveys your value and what you actually do for people. And at core of copywriting is both for written formats and it's also for video formats. Like, for example, when I design a new website for a client, I don't start with a design. I don't do wireframing. All of that is BS. It's not needed. It takes too much time. What is needed is to sit down and create an offer. That's where it starts. And it starts with writing down on paper what your offer is, how you solve people's problems, and how you get them there, right? Once you do that, once you have the copy and you have a flow and everything just makes sense and everything is streamlined, then it becomes so much easier to create a website, because that is the number one thing that drives conversion, right? So that's usually what I work on. So at the core of everything, like even for video, a good way to stand out on any type of website, which I don't see a lot of people do, honestly, is to have some kind of video sales letter, value sales letter, or just like a VSL of some kind that explains more about what you do, your case studies, your testimonials, and how you can help people. And at the bottom of that as well, at the core, is also social influence, copywriting. Now, copywriting, people just think that you sit down and just write with words, but it's human psychology that drives conversions. And human psychology is essentially just connecting with another human being. And here's where a big problem I see right now is happening a lot, is that people love AI. I love AI as well. I use it all the time. But how people use it is for AI to think for you and for AI to do everything for you. And that is where I see AI progressively making everyone just blend together into one mess. Because You have to understand that AI is just trained on data. It's trained on the collective data that is on the internet. And it writes in a certain way, which just blends everything together. So the more people use AI to post content, the more people use AI to just create their website or write the copy, the more everything is just the same and no one is standing out. Because AI doesn't understand human connection and human influence, social influence. AI can help a lot with you discovering what that is. AI can help a lot with creating your offer. AI can help a lot with brainstorming, right? But at the end of the day, only you know the type of person that you are serving, what type of problems they have, the unique solutions that you have. That's 3, and then how you get them there, right? So at the core of everything is the message, and the thing is that everything just falls flat and becomes almost like a black void of content. People are increasingly publishing more content, but if everything is just the same garbage, nothing stands out and it just goes into the void, right? So understanding human nature and human psychology moving forward with AI matters more than ever, especially if you have an online business, right? And it starts with the message. If you don't have the right message, this will not work. So if you want to get clients, if you want to sell your courses better, then focus your attention more on getting the message right and the actual problems that you are solving. That will help a lot of people massively when it comes to the entire conversion process, the sales process, and even just the traffic process of people coming into your conversion process, and then the sales process, right? If you need help with any of this, if you need help with writing the copy, creating the website, just reach out. You will have a link below, and let's have a chat to see your situation and how we can improve it. Otherwise, I hope it was a helpful video, and thank you for watching. Bye.